Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and give my review over the Real Housewives of Married to Medicine. When I tell y'all, I have been asleep all day long, all day long. Like I went to sleep around 8 this morning, and then I woke up, I think around like 1:32, and then I was hungry, and so I was trying to hurry up and beat traffic. So I went and got some grilled chicken. And I came back home, thank God, right before traffic started. And then as soon as I walked in the house, I started like browsing on the internet, looking for stuff to talk about in Hot Topics. And then, girl, all I know, I looked up, girl, it was 10 o'clock at night. Girl, when did I fall asleep? Girl, I don't even know, girl. I fell asleep again, I just woke up. And so I was like, let me just watch Married to Medicine, and then, girl, I could probably do a Hot Topics video after this. Or I may just save it for tomorrow for the live. Oh, well, you don't know we're going live tomorrow. What's tomorrow? June the 8th? It's posted up on the community page. Whatever tomorrow's date is, we're going live tomorrow. And we will at 8 o'clock. Anyways, let's get into this Married to Medicine review. All right, so Toya picks, they came in. I still don't know why Toya took those picks. I guess it was just to pick me up. I don't know. I thought it was so cute when Heavenly was looking at bathing suits with her daughter, and she was like, we're about the same size. And Alora hit her with the girl. Anila goes over to Quad's house. She pulls out bundles and bundles and bundles and bundles and bundles and bundles of hair, girl. I said, I know some of y'all had saliva running all down the side of y'all mouth. Close your mouth, girl. Close your mouth to somebody's hair. Girl, I know them girls is probably just like, ooh, girl, look at all that good hair. Quad wants Toya to apologize. Listen. I think I said this in one of my reviews. I can't remember, but I think I did. Like, at the end of the day, Toya, you should apologize. And I'm not just saying that because Quad is one of my favorites, but the truth is, girl, you did a lot on that live. And for Toya to give what she gives, like, for example, if somebody talked about Toya's living situation, Toya would be upset, right? So you call Quad's home a small ass apartment. While that's not that big of a deal, you have to realize, girl, you are on the World Wide Web with, I guess, thousands of people watching you, Simone, or hundreds of people watching you, Simone, and Cecil with his message. I still don't know. You would think that Cecil would have learned his lesson fooling with Heavenly when Heavenly was getting him together on Twitter. Girl, he still ain't learned his lesson. But, I could definitely see how that could cause some chaos and confusion. Like, girl, you on the World Wide Web talking about I live in a small-ass apartment, even though, girl, it's not that big of a deal, girl. But, girl, if somebody said something about your home, girl, Toya would have a fit, and y'all know it. So I think that Toya, and then you can't blame it on I was drunk. That makes it probably even worse because, girl, you probably been wanting to say what you wanted to say, but, girl, now since you got that liquid courage, now it's like, oh, girl, I'm going to say what I want to say. And then when I get caught, I'm just going to say, oh, girl, I was drunk. That don't make it no better, Toya. Lisa. Let's go ahead and get Lisa out the way. I don't know what Lisa is doing. Lisa sounds like she on some fraudulent PPP. Like, Lisa has a lab, but she's sending off the test to another lab to get the results. Why are you a lab if you have to go through another lab to get the results? Is that what was going on? This is what it sounds like to me. It sounds like Lisa, again, is on some fraudulent. I don't know. This is just what I'm thinking. It sounds like Lisa on some fraudulent stuff. Or she knew a way to maneuver around without necessarily getting caught. It just seems shady. It just seems shady that this woman who in fashion and quiet as it's kept, she barely should be in that. Girl. This woman who's into fashion, now all of a sudden, girl, you want to open up a lab for COVID testing. And I guarantee you, Lisa got something out of this. Like, Lisa just didn't open up a lab just out of the kindness of her heart, right? You ain't even no doctor. It's one thing if you are a doctor and you said, oh, girl, you know what? I think I want to open up a COVID lab to help people. Of course, you still might get paid for doing it, but it will make sense because you're a doctor. Lisa, like, that's not even your field. So, like, why are you... I don't know. I guess somebody could say the same thing about Heavenly. Because, you know, Heavenly has a hairline or a hair store. So I guess somebody could say, Heavenly, you don't know nothing about hair. I don't know. I feel like it's different. Like, girl, you really out here on some, girl, I'm a market myself as a lab, but I'm going to tell the people that I had to send the results off to another lab. Then, girl, you really not no lab, right? I don't know. Girl, Lisa Nicole probably did some paperwork to get a $1 million loan or $2 million loan, and girl opened up a lab real fast and then pocketed the money, girl. I don't know, girl. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that alone. What y'all think? Y'all think Lisa on some scam and shit? Simone calls Heavenly. Heavenly don't give Simone nothing. Girl, I thought it was so weird that Simone, out of everybody, Simone called Heavenly. Girl, you don't even like Heavenly, girl. But she calls Heavenly. Heavenly basically don't give her nothing. She hang up the phone. She called Jackie. Then she called Quad. She asked Quad was she sleeping with the man she was on a date with. She asked Quad was she sleeping with the man she was on a date with. I'm assuming that it must be somebody who Quad has been on a date with a few times for her to pick up a phone. Because, girl, I know, Quad, you're not picking up the phone for Dr. Heavenly on your first date with somebody. I don't know. But Heavenly said she wanted to give them a heads up since they were doing a town hall with Lisa Nicole. And Jackie said that she got to work. So this ain't got nothing to do with her. I thought, no, that's my girl. Let me tell y'all something. When y'all gonna leave them out, girl, let me stop, because I'm not gonna say that, because I was gonna say it like, girl, y'all gonna leave them PPP loans alone, y'all. Girl, the girls is going to prison. Girl, y'all don't go out there and get y'all a job? Girl. Especially the ones, I think the ones who probably taking out $10,000, $20,000. Girl, now, matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. If you taking out probably $10,000 or $20,000, they're not gonna do nothing to you. It's a list out there. You can go put people's name in. I don't know if y'all know about this. It's a list out there where you can go put anybody's name in. You, your mama, your cousin, the girl, your enemy from high school, somebody at your job. Just put the name in, and you can see if they took out a PP loan or not. Girl, you can. So, girl, if you want to one up the girls, or if you want some tea on somebody, you can find out, girl, if they taking out PP loans or not, girl. This one. Somebody I know in my hometown, girl, she took out one, and one of her, girl, I guess one of her enemies found out and blasted her all over the World Wide Web. Girl. Anyway, child. But the ones who taking out the millions and millions of dollars, them the girls who going to jail. I think the ones who doing the 10, 20, 30, girl, I think they just got to pay it back. That's it. But anyways, so Dr. Contessa and Scott. I swear to God, y'all, I really don't know what to think about Dr. Contessa and Dr. Scott, because at first I really did think they were doing this just for TV. Like, girl, they just doing this because they just want a storyline. You know how some of y'all really be playing with y'all marriages for reality TV, but that's a conversation for another day. So Dr. Contessa is in the kitchen cooking. It looked like she was doing a seafood boil. I don't know what she was cooking, girl. But God wanted to tell her, girl, if you don't throw that whole stick of butter, girl, that's a big ass pot for you to be cutting that little quarter piece of butter and putting it in that pot. Girl, you don't put that whole stick of butter in that pot, girl. But anyways, so Dr. Contessa is in the kitchen cooking, and her life coach calls. Scott comes home. He does ask Contessa, should he leave? Contessa tells him no, that we're wrapping up the conversation. Contessa, somehow it comes up in the conversation about Contessa complaining, and Dr. Scott kind of makes a face, and then he says that she complains a lot, and that's how the conversation really got started. Scott, Scott, you probably ain't shit. Scott, you ain't shit. You was in that kitchen gaslighting Contessa. This motherfucker had the nerve to say that he has a life coach that he does not pay. And he has been seeing her for the last 6 or 7 months, I believe that's what he said. It sounds like you talking to a bitch that you met online or that you met at the grocery store. It sounds like you having an emotional... It sounds like you have an emotional connection with another woman. That's what it sounds like. Because ain't no way in hell you out here having a life, you got a life coach for 6 or 7 months and this bitch ain't charging you. Or either she paying you with pussy. God, I'm fucked around and got mad. She paying you with pussy or you paying her with some dick? Because No. And then at this point, that's when I realized, oh shit, this shit might be for real. Because when he said it, girl, Contessa looked like, girl, okay, hold up, bitch. Nigga, hold up. So of course, Contessa started asking questions like, hold up, you got a life coach? And this is the weird thing about it. Scott, why do you have a life coach separate from your wife's life coach? See, I don't understand. Maybe I'm off on this whole relationship shit. You know, I ain't got no man, so I don't know. But I would assume that if you're in a marriage, while yes, I think that you should individually work on yourselves. However, okay, let's say Scott has a life coach. Contessa has a life coach. Okay, I can get with that. You know, I just changed my mind. I can get with that. But are y'all coming together to do the work? Or is it just Contessa over here with her own life coach? You over here with your own side bitch? And then y'all come together? I think it will make more sense because this is a marriage. This is a unit. This is supposed to be a partnership. This is supposed to be one, right? Or one, right? One. Like, I would think that they would have a life coach or therapy together. I could understand the separate, okay, but somewhere throughout the week we're gonna have to come together. I don't know. It just sounds weird that Scott is literally on here talking about I got my own life coach. We know Contessa got her own life coach, but the only reason why Contessa has her own life coach or therapist or whatever you want to call it, it's because, Scott, you did not want to participate in making your marriage better or making your family unit better or you becoming a better person or you becoming a better husband. That's why Contessa just said, you know what, since he don't want to participate, bitch, I'll just try to make sure that I'm good. Which I think, like some of y'all said in the comment section, that's not going to last for too long because if Contessa's putting in the work to become a better Contessa, she's not going to be putting up with no fuck shit from no fuck nigga for too much longer. Scott, you probably ain't shit. I hope to God they doing this for TV. But it's like, y'all can stop playing with y'all marriages if y'all are doing this for TV. But a part of me feel like they not because the way Contessa looked when Scott said that he had his side bitch was, life coach for 6 or 7 months and wasn't paying her. So the town hall comes. The town hall, it looks like it was a success. Quad says she ain't got to practice. She been doing this for 3 years. Toya says, girl, if you was that good, you would still have a job. That don't have nothing to do with nothing. Toya, you ain't never even, girl, let me shut up. Lisa, the whole the whole PPP loan. Okay, Lisa did not take out a PP loan. I don't know that. I'm just saying that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like some real scheming, fraudulent, scamming, low down, dirty shit that Lisa is doing in Atlanta, Georgia. They sit down to have dinner. Simone and Jackie invite the girls to basically just a getaway, just a girls trip basically. And then Simone makes a statement about when it matters, we are a sisterhood. I feel like I'm skipping over something. Hold up, y'all. I didn't take that many notes. Yeah, okay, no, I didn't. When it matters, we are a sisterhood. Toya says, really? Toya be wanting to start an argument, girl. Anila says she's never talked about Toya. I don't know. Has Anila talked about Toya, or has she discussed? Because, see, it is a difference. It is a difference between talking about somebody and discussing the problems that you're having with a friend, right? So if I come to you and I discuss the issues that I'm having, that's not talking about you. That's talking about the problems that we're having. I don't know. I can't remember, y'all. You know, I do like Anila. I think Anila should be a friend. I'm sorry. Anila could come back next season, but I don't think that Anila should be a full-time cast member. I just don't. I just don't. I saw Anila in the Heavenly's live, and Anila does seem down to earth. She does seem cool. Like, Anila seems cool. Anila seems like I can hang around her. But as far as a show, like Anila, I just think is not a full-time cast member team. I think she's friend. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I just wanted to say it. Heavenly and Dr. Damon, when Heavenly said, you know about vagina, you've been in them. Jackie let Carrie go even though she was white. Jackie be lying. Because Carrie said, oh, you let me go even though I'm white. You said you don't let white people go or something like that. Jackie said, I did not say that, girl. They played the clip of Jackie saying it. Jackie be lying. And I do believe heavily when she say Jackie messy as fuck off camera. Girl, one of my friends, hey, sister, girl, I be trying to tell him, girl, he just like Jackie. See, the problem is, girl, I be messy I don't give a fuck where we at. I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. My other friend, girl, I feel like I be saying the messy shit for me and for him. Because he not going to be messy out in public. Girl, I'm going to be messy. He just going to sit there and giggle and laugh. And I'll be like, girl, you know I'm telling the truth. And he'll just be sitting there like, girl, I'm not going to say nothing. Because, bitch, you know I'm telling the truth. That's Dr. Jackie. But, girl, when the cameras go off, like, girl, don't see no shade, girl. Like, when we went to Atlanta. Girl, when I tell you my friend had a couple of cocktails and was, girl, wearing girls out. You hear me? And then when I mentioned it the next day, he like, girl, I didn't say that. Bitch, yes, you did, girl. Y'all be trying to act like I'm the messy bitch. When the truth of the matter is, girl, you got a couple of cocktails in your goddamn blood, girl. And then, girl, you become just as messy as me. Anyways, girl, the RV ride. Lisa says she don't trust people heavily. Girl, I think this was, girl, quiet as kept. I really think that Heavenly didn't want to get into Lisa's ass, but she just didn't. Because I think that Heavenly didn't want to say nothing at the town hall. Like, girl, I really want to get into Lisa's ass right now, but I can't say nothing because we at the town hall. You know what I'm saying? I want to get into Lisa's ass right now, but I can't say nothing because we at dinner. And, you know, I don't want to ruin the day. But I think this was Lisa's time. I think this was Heavenly's time on the RV ride to basically say what she wanted to say to Heavenly. I think this was Heavenly's time to say what she wanted to say to Lisa. They get into it. Heavenly tells the girl, put me off. I got an Uber card. Heavenly's the best. Heavenly's the messy bitch. I'll give fuck when nobody take her. I love Dr. Heavenly. That was the end of the episode, y'all. All right. Girl, I might do hot topics after this. I don't know. I might just wait tomorrow just to run my mouth at y'all on live. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.